Hey guys, welcome back to Kotlin series. In this video you are going to learn about the function overloading in Kotlin. So let's create a class to understand from the code. So function overloading is basically the same name with the different parameters. So when we create a function with the same name and we have the multiple parameter or the different parameter, either the number of parameter is different or the type is different. So I'm creating a function that is addition and it's taking the two parameters, right? Number one and integer type and number two integer type. Now I'm creating another function with the same name as I said, but parameter type is different. So this time number one is float type and number two is float type. Now adding those two numbers. So number one plus number two, and I'll simply print this variable sum. And I'll do the pretty much same in the second function. So both functions are doing the same thing, but their parameters are different. So let me call it from the main. So for the first function, I'm passing the integer values 4 and 5, and so you can see when I'm hover on the function name, so you can see it's pointing to the integer values function. And now I'm passing the float value to this function. So now if I hover, you can see it's pointing to float. So it's showing error. Okay, so for float we need to define explicitly as f. So now you can see it is pointing to the function addition, which is taking the parameters as the float. Now what I can do, I'll create another function, and this function will be the same name but another type of the variable. So number one as the double type, number two as the double type, and it will do the same thing what above functions are doing. Now I'll call this function as well from the main, and I'll pass the double value so that it can point to the double. So right now you see that it is pointing to the integer one, but if I'll change this to decimal 0, so now you can see it is pointing to the double. The another way is if I remove this f from the float one, from here and here also, now you can see this is also pointing to the double, because it is understanding if it is not forcefully we are writing f, that means it's pointing to the double function. So now hope you understand. Let's run it and understand more from the output. So you see from the integer one, when we add these two numbers 4 and 5, it's 9, and when we add 2.4 and 3.6, it's 6.0, and the last one is 10, 4.0 and 6.0. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.